Outer Orange.
Oh my gosh, welcome guys, welcome to another video. Very special day. You guys have been waiting 2 whole weeks since this has been announced. For this specific video, we are doing the premium Quant collection 2022 reveals. You guys have been speculating all this whole time. What in the world can Outer Orange be revealing? Well, it might be a little obvious, but I am revealing Bermuda Triangle. I got my lyrical monasterio shirt on and everything for this exact reveal. I am so excited. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Let's get on these reveals. The Stride to reveal, and we also got the G Guardian to reveal. And my goodness, I'm so excited to show you guys. Let's go get it and get started with the Stride. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Get your power ready. Oh yes, here it is. Yay! This is the Radiant Ocean Hell Truda. Absolutely amazing. I love the art. I love the way they did this. She looks gorgeous and she is amazing to play. Let's go ahead and see what her skill is. Just auto on Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks, you can discard for it with a cost for 3 cards. Return all of the cards on your circles other than Vanguard to your hand. Choose up to 2 cards from your hand. Call them to Vanguard Circle. And then at the end of the battle, counter blast 1, soul blast 1. Put this unit into your G zone face up. Choose one of your Vanguards and stand it. Woo! What a card! What a card, guys! You do with this card, like kind of the mechanics that you can approach. You attack with your rear guards first. Like you're just attacking your point with your rear guards, and then you attack with the Vanguard card. You do the cost, and you return all the cards in the circle, and then you call 2 more cards. You can call them anywhere, by the way. It doesn't indicate exactly the location, so you can call them in a column. You can do them like, you know, side by side, out of the multi attack, whatever you want to do. And then at the end of the battle that the Stride attacked, you can go into your Vanguard that you originally Stride on top. Essentially, what's great about this is any triggers that you get off of this Vanguard, you can also put them on your rear guards. This is amazing. This is so good. And on top of that, your Vanguard just restood, so you can choose to swing with your Vanguard again. But wait, that's not all. You, on top of you swing with your Vanguard, you have a choice on which Vanguard that you're going to be swinging with. So whatever Vanguard you Stride on, whatever your game plan is, if that Vanguard has additional skills on it, those do activate. I'm talking about when it attacks type of skills. It gets kind of costly with the counter blast after some time, but there are some cards that just don't care. For example, Reindeer. Reindeer is a card that you can, at the end of her battle, actually look at top 10, get another card to ride on top, and then you go again. It loses a drive, but now you have 3 Vanguard swings. That is 3 Vanguard swings. That's pretty insane. Go into other cards too. You can go to cards like Lupina, go to cards like Prism. You can go into all these things, and keep in mind, you have your 2 rear guards that are still there. You can actually go into Prism Vert. You can swing with your rear guards again, swing with Vert, bounce them back to hand, call 2 cards from bind, and now you have even more attacks. Like, it's actually insane. You can go into Riviere, and guess what? Riviere skill activates again. You can activate with Riviere. If you have a Riviere in your hand, you can choose to use her cost, then restand herself with a new freshly card. And again, if you have the gray 2s on the board, they restand as well. So it's crazy about all the utility you can do. You can go into other cards. There might be some older cards that might have like some kind of good functionality with this. So you can go offensive and you can go defensive with this card. Part is the discard 3 sounds painful, but if you think about it, it's actually not bad at all, because you get your stuff back. You have a triple drive, and then you're going into a unit that restands, and then you have a twin drive. And then if that unit has even more stuff, for example like Reindeer, you can actually the discard starts counting there. You're essentially not losing anything. You're just constantly doing stuff. And let's not forget the fact that you can generate force markers off of this as well. There's just so much little things you can do, and it's just amazing. I'm actually in love with this. We as Bermuda Triangle people have been wanting a good first Stride, and guess what? It's right here in front of us. This is the best going first Stride now. The utility and the amount of things that this card particularly brings is just insane. There's no way you can't choose to play this. It's just that good. Now, it is kind of costly in counter blast and soul blast, but we do actually have on-place cards that can refund our costs. This does activate on-place abilities. You're bouncing stuff back and calling stuff back out. That's our Stride, y'all. As our Stride, and I can't say I'm not happy. Like, it is just such a good early Stride that, like, I'm just blessed. Now, I'm blessed with Diva love. I'm just a happy orange. I don't know what else to say. Now, That's not all. That's right. We have more. We have also the G Guardian. That's right. The G Guardian. Ready again? Gotta get yourselves ready. Oh, that's right. Here it comes. Yes. Here it is. It is the Diva of Salvation, Lucrece. Ah, what a G Guard. One thing I love about everything that we're seeing here is that everything is rather generic. And this card reminds me of Heal Guardians, and I just love it. But let's read her skill. It says, when this unit is put on the guard circle, it can cost Counterblast 1, return a normal unit from your rearguard circle to your hand and perform the following according to the grade of the card returned to hand for this cost. So if it's a grade 2 or less, this unit gets 15k shield until the end of that battle, and then if it's a grade 3 or more, choose one of your rearguards and give it 5k until the end of a turn. Your Vanguard becomes permanently 5k higher than what it actually is. It means that you cannot get poked down as easily. You can literally start with this card and shut down poking that your opponent may try to do against you. Excel is a good example. Excel loves to poke. They can't poke you anymore. They can't do it. You can't poke me unless your numbers are high enough to poke people. So that's one thing. And then the other thing, the 15k shield with the grade 2 or less is great because it means this is a 30k shield now. It's really solid. You can also bounce back cards that you want to protect. So let's say it's their first attack and you happen to have something on the field that you may want to bounce and then recall again. You can choose to bounce that. A good example is Hunaway. If in case you say you call it out early because you need it and you kind of want to protect it, so you bounce it back and then you can recall it back out with Citron. This card works so well with Citron. It's not even funny because you can bounce and then recall the same exact card that you bounced. Like a great concept. Now there's other things you can do. You can do the same thing with Cunnel or maybe any other units. You can also just protect your units in general. Say there's something on a board that you really just want to use for next turn. You can do that with this card. It's right here in front of you. You can do it with it. It's great. Now keep in mind it's only normal units. So you can't return like, you know, your triggers and stuff like that. You can't do that, but that's okay. Normal units are fine. There's a whole card pool of normal units that you can work with to make this just amazing. So this is just brilliant. And like I said, the 5k is insane. There's actually card in Prism. I don't remember the exact full combo off the top of my head, but pretty much there's a way in Prism that in Premium Prism, the way you can do is where you can make your opponent, you can make your Vanguard bigger. And now you can do that with this card too on top of that. So you can, you know, get the extra power. I think it's 4k. And then you can also get the 5k off of this, essentially being almost a defense. And you can stack these, by the way. You can do this 2 times. So you can choose to go twice into this, making yourself a 10k higher base than what you normally would be. And it's just great against decks that try to lower your base. You can try to get your base back up. A good example is Shirayuki. And then there's a couple other ones out there. There's some that force you to stay at a certain base and you can't go up whether you like it or not. But it still just helps you just deal with that early aggression that Bermuda was lacking. Bermuda had some of the worst ways to guard in ever. Like Bermuda's G guards are just not that great. They're toolboxy, and don't get me wrong, the toolbox is great. And if you're playing something like Highlander where the entire deck's a toolbox, that's perfect. But if you're trying to play any other deck, you are a glass cannon. No matter how hard you try, you're going to be a glass cannon, and it sucks. Like, my goodness. And did I mention the art? Did I mention the art? It's so beautiful. Look at her. She's got her gold microphone. She's looking at you in the far distance. She's like, hey guys, I'm here to protect you. I'm here to save the day. And I freaking love it. It's glorious. I'm so excited. But yeah, guys, so that is the reveals. That is the reveals. I'm so excited because, my gosh, I was already excited to play Premium, but now I'm even more excited to play Premium. I'm getting better at Premium too, so it only makes me more excited to actually play all these cards. And the same goes for you. A lot of these cards are really generic, which means they're, first of all, easy to learn, and second off, it's easy to throw them into decks and just try them out. It's just easy, so it makes it easier for deck building, easier to kind of just do what you want to do. I want to thank Bushiro so much for this. Whenever the reveals happened in the past, the last time we had big reveals where we revealed an entire stride, I made a goal. I really wanted, if I ever decide to get serious about content, I really wanted to actually reveal a clan, and that goal has been fulfilled. So thank you so much for trusting in me to do something like this. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited. Thank you, Bushiro, and y'all should be excited too. As always, thank you so much for watching. It's been real. It's been fun. Peace out, guys. Das Vidanya. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.